Alright, today's video is brought to us by Sutter Home. It's a family vineyard. It's a sweet red California wine. And I believe this is vinted in Lodi, California. But today's video is about a knife. Oh, and I got a couple of new Chinese locks. They really look nice, and they both come with 3 keys. You can see the keys on that one. And the funny thing is about this one, it's got a pretty finish, but one of the keys was not cut. You see that center one? That key was not cut. It does fit the lock, but it's like a blank. Typical Chinese manufacturing. But here is the knife. It's called a honey badger. And let's see a couple things here. It is the HB1002, and it's the large flipper in tan. And there's the number again, and you can see where it's made. Made in China. Honey badger flipper large tan. So this comes in a box and has a magnetic closure. There's a picture of a honey badger on the front. It's pretty nice. And it is a magnetically closed box. You can see the magnets up there. So it comes with some literature. That's a sticker. And this is the product information and warranty guide, and it has some information about the other knives they make. They got quite a few knives, 4 or 5 different styles. And let's see. Oh, here's an interesting feature. These are proudly designed in South Africa. Manufactured under license in China. And it looks like they are made in Randburg, South Africa. And there's the phone number if you want to take it down and call them. So let's take a look at this knife. It is tan. The color is tan. And it's got a really nice padded box. That's kind of a foamy, real dense foam. It does come with a little takedown Allen wrench. And the Torx, there's 2 Torx sizes on this. One of them fits the pivot and the other fits the pocket clip. That's a pretty nice feature. So like I said, this is the tan color. And it's got a really nice design on the scales, and that is the honeycomb, which I really like. That's actually the main reason I got this knife, to check out that honeycomb set of scales. And you can see it says honey badger imprinted on it. It does have a large lanyard hole right there, and it does have a 2-way pocket clip, tip up right or tip up left. This is a nice pocket clip. It's as deep as you can go. Really stiff. That's okay. And the steel, let's see what the steel on this is. HCR13 MOV, so it's that normal cheap Chinese steel. And on the other side, it's laser engraved with the honey badger right there. And this is, like I said, it's a flipper. Now this flipper does have a few little traction notches right there and on the other side, and this has 18, according to the literature, it has 18 ball bearings that smooth that opening out, and it really is smooth and fast, very easy. Feels almost like an automatic, but it's, like I said, 18 ball bearings. Now this does have a liner lock, and you can see there are traction notches right there. And it's got a really nice cutout over here to put your thumb through and release the lock, the liner lock. It also has traction notches on the choil and on the thumb ramp. It's not really a ramp, it's just a flat. And it does have some notches on the scales on both sides, and these traction notches are actually pretty good. With gloves on, not so good. Without gloves, not bad. These are really good on the choil. You can see the flow through design, and the only standoff is down here, and it looks like it's held together in, well, the pivot and this one screw here, and it's also held by the pocket clip screws. Pretty easy to take apart. Now the blade length is, see what that blade length is? Looks like it is 3.5 inches. Overall length is a little over 8 inches. It's a really nice size. It's a good fit for me. I like it. And the weight of this little knife is 3.6 ounces, which is pretty good. And the scales are made of FRN, nylon, plastic. Should be pretty durable. So let's do a cut test on this thing. First we're going to use just some computer paper. So it came extremely sharp. That is really sharp. So that's good for paper. And I'm going to do a little more cutting on this Hostess Cupcakes spare box. That cuts really nice through that. Final test is the drop test. See if this point is pointy enough to stick in this soft pine from about 18 inches. Perfect stick first time. I'm happy with that. So that is the Honey Badger, made in China. Brought to us by Sutter Home, California Wine. And I'm going to give this little knife some cowbell because I really like it. Knuckle bump.